Hi, you're with the ArtClan group, and I get the privilege this time of interviewing Susan Berry. She is the co-founder, I should say the founder of this wonderful project. And I don't know if anybody's really talked to you yet and asked you how you feel. So why don't you tell us and tell me what all this year has been like for you too.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been pretty exciting actually. It's something where we've all stepped out of our comfort zone and picked animals that meant something to us and then created them with our artwork. And some people are pen and ink artists and they just do vignettes, and other people like you are landscape artists. I'm a landscape watercolor artist. But there are animals that came into our life that really meant something. And I know for me, bears also, because we're doing bears, very strong. So it has to have something to do with who we are, I'm sure. But in particular, I wanted the polar bear for some reason, and I had to think about it a long time. And I'm sure everybody did. They had to think about the animal that they wanted to see come forth.
And how is your journey coming? I mean,
it's wild.
Have you figured out your particular path yet of what your emotional, your investment is?
Yes, yeah. It's been, it was an eye-opener for me because there's a lot of emotion happening. One, with the animals that I'm dealing with, and I decided to do the polar bear and the grizzly bear, and I'm going to share with you the polar bear today. And the meaning of the polar bears. But like you, the polar bears are, like all bears, are very strong. The polar bear being the most carnivorous and strongest, but also living on the outskirts of everything and having a difficult time surviving, but beautiful. They're just beautiful. So I wanted my piece of artwork to say something when the viewer looks at it. I wanted the artist.
Shall we take a look and see what the viewers see?
So this is the first painting of the polar bear that I did, and what I really wanted was for the viewer to look at it and see his eyes and see that he is another part of the earth, another being that's there, and look into everybody. And I hope I created that. I'm kind of thinking I got close to it.
As I look at this painting, you're drawn to the soulful eyes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Good, excellent. I think you did a wonderful job.
Thank you. We look at animals, I think, as though they're just something else out there and they don't have anything to do with us. And to me, we're all connected. And so I'm really searching for that look. And even though they're powerful, they're incredible parents. They're incredible hunters. They really feel a lot about the earth like I do. And so it was really a fun process for me. Set aside the technical stuff that I did, and it's different for me. I stepped out of my comfort zone for sure, but because I don't do a lot of animals.
Right.
But also just trying to recreate that feeling that's inside of you about how you feel about the bear is really amazing to me. And I'm enjoying it. And you were saying, how's the journey? It's really scary because we haven't done anything like this before. You or I both.
Yeah.
And you've had a lot of art shows and done a lot of things with your art, and I've done stuff with my art.
But nothing
like this.
So it's exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting.
I agree.
Scary, and it should be. Life is that way. You know, you step out of that zone and you reach out, and it's cool to see what happens.
Excellent.
I'm getting to know so much about all the rest of the artists that are involved. I love it. It's just like one
It's a
big
good
family.
journey. It actually is
fun.
a wonderful journey.
Yeah, it's really good. So thank you for interviewing me to kind of give everybody an idea of what I'm up to.
It's been my pleasure.